All right, so these are the reasons you should never share your video to your social media platforms. So if you are joining us for the first time on this channel, my name is Ubongo Basifrang, and I make videos around making money online, ranging from crypto trading, forex trading, affiliate marketing, and every other things you can actually make money with over the internet. So do well to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so that whenever you get to upload new videos, you'll be the first to be notified by YouTube, and obviously be the first to take advantage of the videos. All right, that being said, let's dive right back into today's video. So there are some features YouTube actually put into consideration, okay, when it has to do with how well your video is going to do, right? And these features are actually the click-through rate and the average view duration. All right, so the ratio of your video's click-through rate, CTR, and the average view duration is what actually determine how well your video is going to do. All right, so the situation where your click-through rate is higher than your views, all right, it actually sends a signal to YouTube's algorithm, all right, and that signal is not actually a good signal, because what that is simply telling YouTube is that people actually click on your video, but they are not interested in your video. Okay, so you find out that the views on your videos actually low, actually lesser than the number of clicks, meaning people are not interested to watch that particular content. Should you really share your YouTube videos to your social media platforms? Now, I will say yes, and I also say no. All right, so this is why I'll say no to start with. Now, let's say for Facebook, if I have a Facebook account and I will basically have my friends and family on my Facebook account as friends, and these are the people who are not interested in cryptocurrency, for instance, okay, and I'm actually making a YouTube video talking about cryptocurrency. All right, so if I'm sharing this video to my Facebook profile or my Facebook page, and then the followers over there are not people who are actually interested in cryptocurrency, what will actually happen is, when these people come all the way from Facebook down to YouTube, you find out that they are just going to watch your video for just a very few seconds or minutes. Okay, so that is where the average view duration actually comes in. And so what happens is, when these guys come into your video, you are making, like, let's say a 10 to 15 or to 20 minutes long video. When they come over to the video and then they get to watch the first, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes of your video, since this is not something they have interest in, what happens is they're actually going to click off the video. So when this keeps happening, what YouTube does is, YouTube algorithm is actually going to lessen the frequency at which they push your video out there. Okay, because what that is actually telling YouTube's algorithm is that people are not interested in your content. But then don't forget, these are people who are coming from your social media platforms, from your Facebook, from your Instagram, from your TikTok. Like I said, this may be people, you may be having people over there who are not interested in the type of video content that you make here on YouTube. So actually sharing your video to these people on these platforms and inviting them over, okay, they get to watch a very few seconds or minutes of your video and then click off. So what that tells YouTube is people are not interested in this type of content. So YouTube is actually going to lessen the frequency at which they show out your video out there. All right, guys. So what's actually the best practice? For me, the best practice is this. Once you upload your video to YouTube, what you need to do is allow YouTube to first do its thing, right? Let YouTube be the one to recommend your videos to people organically. Let them recommend, because the algorithm actually knows people it should actually recommend the video to. So allow YouTube to do its thing. Let YouTube actually recommend your videos to people it wants to recommend your videos to. So and then your views start counting. So at what point do you share your videos to your social media platforms? So for me, I feel like when YouTube recommends your video, pushes your video out there for people to see, now you want to observe when your view starts decreasing, the frequency of your view starts dropping. Okay, maybe this must have taken a couple of days. Okay, so people who must have viewed your video and within this space of time are people who must have had interest in your video, people YouTube must have recommended your videos to. So after this frame of time, when the frequency of views starts dropping, so you can then share your video to your social media platform. So that becomes a secondary action. So the primary action was the point where YouTube actually recommends your video to people organically. So by so doing, you find out that there will be some balance between your views, your number of views, and the CTR, which is the click-through rate, which is actually what it's supposed to be. All right. So when there is this balance in the ratio of your click-through rate to the average view duration, so this actually sends a good signal to YouTube, okay, affirming the fact that people are interested in your video. Okay, so your videos still stand chances to be recommended by YouTube to many. All right, so in my way of recapitulation, what do you do when you upload your videos? Don't rush to share out your videos to your social media platforms. Allow YouTube to do its thing by recommending your videos organically to people you want to recommend it to. After a couple of days, when you've observed that your views have started, the frequency of your views have started dropping, then you can now take up the responsibility of sharing those videos to your social media platforms. So by so doing, this is going to strike a balance between your click-through rate and your average view location. All right, guys. So if you find this video insightful and helpful, smash the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that whenever we get to upload new videos on this channel, you'll be the first to be notified and obviously be the first to take advantage of the video.